students, we are going to continue that chapter, introduction to chemistry. I said you that we have done till here and we'll continue with it. So I would like to tell you that what we have learned. Let's have a look at what we learned, okay, till now in this chapter. So students, I'll tell you that what we learned yet. We learned introduction to chemistry and its importance, what is science, what is chemistry, and 3 parts of science we have learned, scientific method we have learned, and now we will see the full diagram of scientific method. So just have a look. As I told you, in scientific method, first you have to do is you have to identify the problem, then the collection of data information, formulation of hypothesis, conducting some experiments. Okay, when you conduct the experiments, sometimes the result will not in the agreement. More experiments are conducted to explain the hypothesis. The results of experiments explains the hypothesis, establishing a theory. Okay, now some common laboratory apparatus means the tools of laboratory. Okay, so now let's see some tools of laboratory. So let's have a look on that. And that tools is say apparatuses. Okay, apparatuses, laboratory apparatuses. Are you able to listen my voice? I think yes. Okay. In order to carry out experiments in a chemistry laboratory, where I come. One minute. I don't know where I come. Okay. Some common apparatuses are discussed over here. So first apparatus is test tube. Some are discussed in this. Let's have a look, students. So students, test tube. Let's know something about a test tube is a thin glass tube with an open top and a rounded U-shaped bottom. Oh my God, what I can do in this. And now let's see. U-shaped bottom, it is used to hold material for small scale laboratory tests. Now let's have a look on another one, which is boiling tube. A boiling tube is a special type of test tube that is made especially for boiling some chemicals. It is made up of heat resistant porcelain glass. Test tube holder. A test tube holder is a type of iron tongs with a wooden handle. It is mainly used for holding a test tube when it is being heated. Test tube. Today we will do till flask only. Okay. Test tube holder. A test tube stand. A test tube stand is a plastic or a wooden stand. It is used to place clean test tubes when they are not in use, only when liquid chemicals are kept in them. Now what is glass tube? A glass tube is a hollow tube made of glass. It is available in various lengths and thickness. It can be bent by heating on a Bunsen burner to make a delivery tube. I will read only, then I'll explain you in detail afterwards. Now let's see a glass rod. A glass rod is a cylindrical rod which is used for stirring liquids. Beaker. A beaker is an open glass container, generally cylindrical in shape with a flat base. It is used for mixing, stirring and heating liquids. Beakers are available in various sizes ranging from 50 ml to 500 ml. Liquids can be poured easily from a beaker and has its thick lip on the top. If you don't have book, take a screenshot. Now let's see flask. A flask is a container made of glass with a narrow neck. Flasks are of 3 types. These 3 types and other tools we'll do in next video. Okay, next video. Okay, so for today, if you want to know more about chemistry, so hit like. हिट लाइक एंड जस्ट सब्सक्राइब। ओके, और वो बटन बताइए कैसा होना चाहिए, बताती हूँ। सो वो बटन होना चाहिए ऐसे 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 ऐसे, सब्सक्राइब और बेल आइकन बजा ही रहना चाहिए। सो मीट यू नेक्स्ट क्लास, बाय।